Welcome everybody, Bess here with another raid video. Today is going to be a Platinum Arena push video. And it's not live, I'm not recording as I'm pushing. I have recorded the video while I was pushing earlier today. I'm going to watch the video with you and go through it and describe my strategies. How did I pick up my opponent? How did I pick up my team to use in offense? I'm going to explain also something about my defense and in general different defense concepts. Today is the first time since Plarium introduced the 500 slots in Platinum. So they have extended from 300 as it used to be to 500. And I was very curious to see how easier or how much harder would have been to get into Plat first off, and then to get to a decent placement. Because during the week, Arena has been much more active, at least from my point of view, which is a good thing. Like, I guess you can still argue on that, because now if you want to go to Plat and get those 25% buffs, right, stats, you need to go to Plat. And if you want to go to Plat during midweek, now you need to reach 3,800 points. So 3,800 points to get into Plat. And that, since we don't have such called bot accounts anymore in Gold 5, it means you need to attack real players that are either higher than you, or if you keep attacking the low points, it's going to take longer. I feel that people has been much more active this week, so I'm quite happy. But let's get to watch the video together. I'm not going to watch the whole of it. I've recorded 30 minutes. I've started to push a little bit early, like 30 minutes before reset time. But I'm going to show you only the last 15 minutes just to not make the video too long, you know. People don't want to sit here and watch 30 minutes of me losing, maybe. And then we'll see how did I place, and we'll give you my conclusions. So let's get right into it. Where's my player? Here it is. So right now I'm sitting at 3,875. I think by this point, unfortunately we can't see how much time is left, because when I recorded, my recording software was cutting the top and the bottom part of the window. Since I was full screen and it has a different, I don't know, proportion ratio, I don't know why. But, it's 15 minutes roughly missing. So I think the reset is around 32:50 in the video, and I'm sitting at 16:24 right now. So 16 minutes to go. Let's play it and let's see who I attack and why. So I'm picking now quite a tanky team, and I don't have any more middle, so this is a gamble for me. It's a risk, because I have to assume I'm faster than him, or I can go with a Valk like I'm doing. Going with a Valk, though, I don't have much control on his Warlord, and we have a Stone Skin Duchess, only 4 pieces, and we have a Stone Skin Necklace, 6-piece Stone Skin. So I'm trying to control his Warlord as much as I can. Luckily, I managed to land his leap, so he did not get a turn on the first turn, but Duchess did not get stripped. And yeah, now they're gonna buff, and I'm not gonna be able to break through their buffs anymore, since, you know, I don't have a stripper anymore. And Warlord was also buffed by Necret, so I'm hoping now I can get a one shot on Necret so I can kill him. And Necret was very tanky. So unfortunately, this was a loss, I think, and a bad way to start. Yeah, as soon as you get locked out, then you just quit. There is no point to sit 10 minutes. I could have won that, but it would have taken like 10 minutes. So I don't know if I try again against the same team, or if I just skip him and go for someone else. I'm trying again, because I realized I was faster, though. So if I realized I was faster, I went with Krisk and Kimi. Kimi was in the previous team as well. Yeah, I know I gamble a bit on Duchess, but I know I have much more control with Krisk and Kymar. So I figured that even if things go bad in the first round, I have plenty of speed and thus time to catch up and keep them control. It's not going to be a fast battle. I knew that, but I also knew I was going to make it within a minute, hopefully. And Necrit has still 2 turns of stun skin. Hopefully he gets an extra turn here. Yeah, he does. So from here it should be quite fast. He's very tanky though. 75k HP, we didn't one-shot him. So 46 seconds, better than a loss for sure. And we refresh because we don't have easy opponents. Like this team here looks like quite easy. Leoris is a threat obviously, and Warlord is always a threat, but it's a speed team. So I'm confident to be faster than this guy. So yeah, another stone skin Necrit. Luckily, I don't know if luckily, but I managed to strip him. I think it would be fine even if I don't strip him, as long as I can control Warlord, we should be good. But yeah, then we nuke, they get stunned, so they don't die. But I can keep provoking. You will see me using this team a lot. Kymar lead into Kimi, Krisk, and Trunda. There is no attack up for Trunda, which is a risk. But on the other hand, I have a lot of control. Krisk and Kymar can just loop them through sleep and provoke, and they will never do what they want to do, as long as obviously I can strip them with Kymar. And Kimi gives me enough accuracy on both Krisk and Kymar to be fairly confident even against like high resist teams. So I'm relying a lot on my 2 guys right here, and Trunda is just Trunda, we know her. So right now I have a problem with Candy because he did not get debuffed, so he still has a block debuffs on him. And but hopefully Krisk will give me another turn of nuke on Trunda. We can lose Kimi. She has done her job. It's perfectly fine. We get to strip them now, and I don't even know what to do now, so I'm going for the easy kill on Necrit just to not wake them up, but then I still wake them up with Krisk, which is bad. They get to survive, but here's what I mean. I keep controlling them. Like Krisk and Kymar, they can't move. Like it's a very consistent and reliable offense team. Might not be as fast as some others. Like if you have a very good Trunda and you can run like a +4 Trunda, you can run a Duchess as attack up, and you have enough accuracy in your boys, then you don't need a Kimi. Kimi will free up room for an attack up, such as a Duchess or an Arbiter. But yeah, I have to run Kimi because if I want to be fast, I can't have enough accuracy on my Kymar, and the same on my Krisk. My Krisk is built quite fast. I'm going to show my Krisk build afterwards, eventually. And drink an espresso and watching my own push video. What's better? So I picked Box, another resist team with an Ursaga, so I'm expecting them to be really tanky, like have a Guardian maybe here. I know that I'm not going to one-shot them. What I rely on is having enough turns. Like here, it will take more than 2 turns, but since I can keep them locked in crowd control, like this time was a bit bad because Duchess got somehow to buff, which is not what I want. But they are not fast. They can't be super tanky and fast, so I'm gonna loop over them with my spells and eventually get a CC on them. I'm not climbing with points because, as you can see, I get a win and an attack and I get a loss in defense. So I'm quite balancing right now my points, maintaining the position. I don't know where I'm at with the rank. I never checked the rank before last minutes sometimes. There's no point in checking where you're at. You will just waste time and you will lose the focus. That's what I mean. So I keep focus on what team should I attack and what I'm prepared to. Like I said, I'm abusing of this team just because I'm really confident. I've been testing this team a lot during the week against different defenses, and it gives me the better win rate. The better win rate. So I keep spamming it, but it can't work against every single defense, right? If they are faster, basically, it can't work. It cannot work. So I have to use either a VA to break in the speed. Here again, I got a win and I'm sitting at the same points as I was before because meanwhile I got a loss in defense most likely. I'm going to check just to make sure. There you go. 19 seconds. I lost to Min from Mud against a faster team. I'm not sure if I'm running... I haven't changed my defense in the last 30 minutes, which means I think I changed it very early today. Usually I do keep like a, let's say a less scary defense until last 15-10. But today I changed it very early because I wanted to see how consistent was my defense. Last 10 minutes, if things go fishy and if your defense is not performing as you were expecting, like you're getting hit a lot and losing a lot, there is no time to change, you know, to change, because 10 minutes, then you gotta wait at least 2-3 minutes to make an idea on how many hits you get. And that's gonna cost you a lot. So if you change the last 7 minutes, it might not be enough to catch up, to recover. So yeah, this is taking a long time because this Cardiel had a very high resist, including my Kimi accuracy buff. I was not able to CC him with my Krisk. So I don't know if I win this, but even if I do, it's gonna be a painful 1 minute plus. Luckily, there is still plenty of time. By this time, I think we should be like, it should be around 8 minutes before reset. This is what I mean. Like even if things go wrong, usually I can get to control their threats, which are Warlord or DPSs. Like I can get them CC'd all the time. Holy moly, 1 minute 37. This was a long fight. Princess. Authentic, not attacking him. You know, respect between streamers. No, not really. It's just because he has a Hedgie, and I'm not mentally prepared for Hedgie. I have Hedgie counters. I've been attacking Hedgie before the push time. But it's just that I do not have a consistent and, say, use it blind team against Hedgie, because it can be an A1 Hedgie CC, it can be a DPS Hedgie, it can be an H2 Hedgie CC with provoke set or stun set, and there's a lot of things that can go wrong. Here I run into a Warlord in in Stone Skin, and he managed to lock me out, but he's not super fast, so I'm hoping here to catch up with Kymar and Krisk and get to control them. He's buffing though, which is very, very annoying. But and he had a freaking high resist as well, because Kymar did not strip him. So yeah, I'm trying to kill his threat, because if I let him live, then my Trunda is not gonna survive to his nuke. So trying to catch up. I don't know if I win this. That we can't CC because they have block debuffs. Kymar managed to catch up. Then I have to wake them up with Kimi, which is a bit of the downside of Kimi. We have a stun on Duchess. And then now we can keep just controlling them. Krisk with the accuracy buff couldn't place the provoke on that ward. That ward has a very, very high resist. We got this in. It's 1 minute 20. Very long time. There is no more 10 seconds fight, guys, in Arena. Forget about that. No more 10 seconds farm plat. So I went down and up again. So I'm basically still there. Like win, lose, win, lose. I got 2 losses in a row, 3 maybe. Then I got a win. So it's very, very difficult to break in. See, I'm down again. I think by now I should be below top 100. So we're trying to find people that give me at least 10 points. And these are all risky. Like, I think here I'm scared of that +4 Warlord, because I just fought a Warlord in high resist and I don't want to repeat that experience. So I'm trying to avoid potential high resist Warlords. Yeah, I see Ursuga Necrit and I attack, because I know even if they are super tanky, eventually after the first 1-2 turns, here I run into another Stone Skin, but likely I strip it. Even if they are tanky, I usually have enough CC to keep nuking and nuking and nuking, and I will eventually kill them. So it will not be, like I said, 10 seconds, but I can deal with a minute as long as it's a win. Here they are all CC'd, and Warlord had speed down, so I did not reuse his provoke. I wanted to save his provoke for the turn after when they lose it. So yeah, no, absolutely no damage. We only killed, who was that? Was it Cardiel? Necrit, sorry, it was Necrit maybe. So yeah, and another CC fest. Warlord is down. From now, we should be safe. Duchess takes a turn. If she procs Swift Parry, could be a bit longer, but we should be fine. So, yeah. And we're back to 3,900 points. Trying to fight a Wither. Oh, I don't know why I skipped that. That looked like a safe team to attack. Here I'm attacking again the guy with a what's called Stone Skin Warlord. Yeah, I'm gambling on his Stone Skin a lot, and I was lucky. I have to admit, I stripped him like 2 times out of 3. Maybe the first battle I didn't strip him. So yeah, I was lucky. This could have gone differently, but let's take it. Hey, you need some luck sometimes. RNG. I mean, Arena is RNG fest, so. Here I did the mistake of HUing a Duchess before she had gotten a turn. She had taken a turn. So she still has had a reaction to proc, and she proc. I should have used A3 instead, but it doesn't really matter because I will just keep nuking and they will never move. With this team, they will, as long as I have enough accuracy and speed I know I have, the opponent team will never move. And the block buffs is super handy to avoid some Swift Parry procs and that might prolong the fight unnecessarily. 57 seconds against this defense is not bad. Excuse me, guys. I don't want to cut the video because I want the whole push to go in one go. I don't want to cut in between because, you know, people may say, hey, what did you cut? Some losses or some special tools? You know, here I'm climbing. I realize that somebody's hitting me and losing, so I'm in a very good position. These points might take me to top 100, which is my goal. Then I got a loss while refreshing, but I'm confident that my defense can win now, and it's not much time left. I think it's 2 minutes left, and I'm hoping I can squeeze a couple of wins in defense, and yeah, a couple of wins in offense and at least 1 win in defense. Here I was really either unlucky or that word was crazy high AC. But I think I got 3% because the turn after, Kalmar CCs him without accuracy up. Oh no, never mind. This was the team that got me locked out until reset. So here we had 2 minutes to go, and I was like, okay, let me get this. It's gonna be another minute, and I think I got stuck in this fight. Yeah, this is the fight where I got stuck against Mithrala. Is it Mithrala? The Hydra champion? Super good though. I got stuck because, yeah, that Warlord was basically the reason. Resist Warlord. Too high resist for me. I just got outstat. I got outgeared. He had more resist than I could strip. And yeah, now I think I'm just, since I realized I will never win this, and there is not enough time for me to back out and win another battle because I think it's less than 1 minute. So it's really high risk for me to back out now. See, I'm thinking about it. Now I think it's, yeah, I can sell because I realized there is no time. I tried to back up and I said, no, there is no time. So I'm just going to stay in. Maybe it's not super nice to do it, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people do it against me because I have a lot of wins after reset time quite often. So hey, in the jungle, in the jungle, you get to survive somehow. Can't even talk. But yeah, super painful and long fight. You really don't want to end up in this situation. I was still hoping to strip him somehow because you see here. But yeah, I'm gonna lose my karma. So from now on, I cannot recover anymore. So I know I lost. It's 2 minutes plus. I'm just waiting for reset to hit and then quit. Luckily, my Chris gives me enough, and they have no damage, so I could survive. Chris gives me a little bit of sustain to survive. So yeah, reset time. Let's check my log real quick, my defense log. I got hit last second, -9. Boomer hit me and gave me a fat +13. Thank you, Boomer. I really appreciate your boost. I'm kidding. I'm pretty sure he wasn't expecting Stone Skin. I was running some Stone Skin because I never use Stone Skin in Arena. Or he was just unlucky and he 3%ed. I will never know because he was not streaming today. So we got a good 46, which was way beyond expectations. I was expecting to be around top 100, as close as possible to top 100, just because I know that with the current meta, with the stone skin meta, I don't have a good stone skin. I've got quite a bad one in one of my champion, and with all the empowerments, and I have no empowered champions because I'm free to play. I'm not free to play, but compared to some of the big boys, of the big sharks in plat, I can be called free to play. So yeah, 46, not my personal best. My personal best, I think it has been like 32nd few months ago before empowerment. But hey, we take it. It's top 50. It's not bad. And I didn't even check rewards. I think I checked my logs again here just to make sure that that was Boomer who hit me. And to see how did I do in attack as well. So we got a win here. Yeah, I'm stretching so we can see more battles. We can fit more battles in one go. And we got here. So we have in the last like 7 minutes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 here with 1, 2, 3, 4 wins and 6 losses, which is respectable. Offense, I lost the one against Saber, but they were all wins. A bit long fights. So bad and so sad that I can't use any kind of power-ups and speed tools. Because I was recording today, so damn, I couldn't use it. And the last loss was after reset, so... If we scroll, yeah, I was being hit a lot. But the win rate was decent enough to keep me there. Yeah, now it has restarted, so... Yeah, this was it, guys. Let me show you what I used, my builds. Let me show my Krisk, first of all. My Krisk is in shield set. Just because I often use him against Hegemons, and I don't want to run into a DPS Hegemon without a shield. So he is low HP, but his passive makes up for it. Quite of a okay defense. Quite fast for being a Krisk. And accuracy is like around 500. With Kimi boost is barely enough to CC the 700 resists. But we have a lot of 800 plus resists, and those I was losing to. I think the last world was 800 plus, so... This was my Krisk double reaction, just in case I don't go first for whatever reason. Lady Kimi looks like this. She's in full speed gear. 1 perception, but just because I have good speed rolls, I think. That's the triple, yeah. With a max clip. So Kimi is 386, 274. Then we've got, this is live though, this is not recorded. So then we've got Kymar. Speed tune to Kimi. This is very important. If you want to run this comp, you need to speed tune your Kymar to your Kimi. With 583 accuracy, which I think, in my opinion, is quite good for the speed I'm running him on. He's a 342, which for my gear is super fast. And I still have room for improvement. Like I have 2 blue items, like with more rolls of accuracy here, I could get above 600. And I'm running double cleanse, which sometimes helps if you don't move first. I've caught a lot of big players with a cleanse and counter sleep. And yeah, maybe I should show masters as well. Yeah, masters are just... Oh, he's not even finished. Okay, I'm not showing masters, guys. Let's pretend I'm gonna cut this from the video. I should finish. Like, he deserves the 2 masters. I mean, I don't want to run Cycle of Revenge on him because often I run him with what's his name? Cardiel. And I don't want him to go above Cardiel with speed. If he procs Cycle of Revenge, he will move, and Cardiel will not be able to cleanse him before he takes a charge. So this is on purpose, Cycle of Revenge missing. And I could take this, but there's really nothing that is super worth. He has everything he needs. And my Trunda is just Classic. Savage, Cruel. Not the best turn that you will see. With Plat, I think she is 7.2, close to 7.3 attack. 250, quite low crit damage. Speed is okay, maybe even too fast. But yeah, and there is no reaction, nothing. That's my turn though. Master is just... I would like to pick this, but I feel that when she gets debuffed, she's useless anyway, so I preferred Methodical, just to use her with an ally attack champion. That was my offense. I don't think I used many alternatives in offense. This was the team I used the most. So my defense, let's show you a picture that I can show with like some new generation tools, graphic tools here. Paint. I don't know. Let's do it like this. So wait, how can I zoom like... Okay, anyway, it was a Siphi lead in Stone Skin. I can show you her build. I'm not gonna show the rest of the builds, just, you know, because I might not be able to rebuild them before next reset. I'm planning to rebuild Siphi anyway, to change her. I'm gonna show her. Cardiel I can show. I show him every time on stream. So you can, if you want to check, if you want to see the other builds, you can just join me on Twitch. Twitch.tv/BesmirBZ. I'm gonna leave the links below anyway, and you can just ask me. I'll show you ask me in chat, and I'll show you the builds. No problem. Cardiel is high resist. Duchess is high resist. Siphi is not high resist. She's in Stone Skin, and he's a DPS. So easy. Not as scary, but I hope my video was inspiring for those like me that are wordless and hedgeless. I have no Hegemon, I have no Warlord, and I only have one Chimer. So Chimer is a big thing for Arena though, but missing Warlord kind of forces me to come out with kind of original, I don't know how original that is, but original builds for defense to scare people away or to catch them unprepared. Here's Siphi, 6 pieces of Stone Skin, not the nicest Siphi you'll see. I think she's the lowest Siphi you will see. She's running at 172, but this is on purpose because having 2 turns of Stone Skin, I don't want her to take a turn. I want her to take a turn as slowly as possible because she will rest somebody who's dead on the first turn. If she doesn't get stripped because of Stone Skin, she'll have a guaranteed revive. And all I want is her to be tanky. Like, after Stone Skin has expired, I want her to live as long as she can and make the fight just last as long as possible. And double reaction, just, you know, never hurts. Yeah, Cardiel, high resist immunity or untouchable. Is it untouchable? Forgot the name. Yeah, untouchable. High resist, let's call it high resist because nowadays it's not high, but respectable. With the speed I'm running him on, I think this is high enough. Like 750 with 276 in immunity. I'm not sure you will see many better Cardiels out there. There are some 800 plus, I'm pretty sure. But this is quite respectable. I'm proud of my Cardiel. Masters is resist, of course, and yeah. That was it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully it was not too long and too tedious, but if you have any questions, you can reach me, like I said, on twitch.tv/BesmirBZ. You can subscribe to this channel and, I mean, like the video if you liked it. You can even activate the bell if that doesn't bother you. I don't release videos too often, so if you are into Arena content and into Blood Arena, feel free to follow and on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube. And I'll try to bring you the best of my content. Also, you can join our Discord, so you can keep in touch with me and ask me questions when I'm not live on Twitch, and, you know, share ideas, strategies with our community. I have a small but cozy and smart community, 5-head. So thanks for watching again. We'll see you in the next video. Maybe next week if I do another plat push. Hopefully we try to improve our 46. But for now, have a great day, night, evening, morning, whatever times when you are, and peace.